Live? Oh, it's live. Hmm? Can you use a blackboard? Can you have some headphones? What? Not to have at home, just to like listen. Yeah.
Something happened to your phone. Oops. Something really happened to your phone. Oops. Oh, that's good. So we go back to your phone. Is it okay? No, do you have? Okay, person. I do. Bye. Oh, God, you're taking off the mic. This is very good. This is very good. Yeah, whenever we get on, I'm gonna something like that. Whenever we get on, I'll let you tune in to people or whatever. Yeah, we dance.
Luckily, you guys only really need one computer.
Well, I can transfer into the network. And that's the
Right, because this one is, that one is down. Right. So those are fine, it's just they can't see them.
so I record half my show,
Okay.
and it's on the desktop there, and so
The computer too. Okay. All right.
and I'll do the other things. But as long as I have this for in the morning, we're good.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
I would have changed it out last night, but I
Yeah.
I think the flu actually tried to test the flu shot that I took.
Well, you know that's what a flu shot does. Sometimes it'll knock you out.
Apparently the vaccine won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just had to sleep for 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah. All right. Let me read.
Okay. in my office. This is the one that I just pulled out of here.
Oh.
Thank you. And then on here, I need to show you something because I think that you might have been one of the ones that accidentally broke this last time. So if you need, to turn this part here, it's best to pull it out and then unscrew this the best you can. Loosen it. You might have to screw it all the way out, and then it will move. Because some of you were kind of forcing it, and you don't have to do that with designers. You can just pull it apart and then move it. See?
So okay, so you can take that thing off.
Because otherwise, because that's why you guys kept breaking it.
And this piece right here is good.
Well, this is new because I went out and bought it because I got tired of people asking me what a tripod was. Because I had put it in my office.
So what if I want to put straight there? Not this one, but whatever.
Well, that's this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's this.
Yeah, you just gotta. This will let you go up and down, and then I think. Well, and then this lets you go up and down. But yeah, I just don't want you guys trying to force it to turn and then breaking this. Because these you can only get with the selfies. They don't sell these by themselves.
So this, I want this to be
Right. And for instance, let's just say you wanted it to face that way instead. Just pop it out. Put it back. Now, I think some of you do it this way, like you.
because I'm doing it. I do this one.
Oh, I think it's. Yeah. So you just. Okay. So if you want to do that, you just unscrew that, and then that lets you pop it up and down. And then you turn it back to tighten it once you get it. If you want to do this with it. And you want it like this. Do all that work.
This is good. Let me know about my camera. You, Facebook, I don't know. It's Facebook will type say something about the next one.
Have more people shown up yet?
Yeah, more people showed up upstairs. So people just walked in.
Did the kids get something to eat?
Yeah, but they got pizza and they were hungry and they didn't starve.
You forgot we were having the party today?
No, they came for it, but they were like, we hungry. Because we got here like at 10:30.
Oh, okay.
They were like, the only one. I can't blame you. the keys to that storage room on this one?
Is the door open? Is the door open?
Yeah.
So it's the it's the silver one.
The silver one. Bring the kids.
Are you going to MC it, Kaja? Kaja, do you think?
Commercials.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you so much. Kids, we're going live in 15 minutes. Can somebody please bring me a glass of water from upstairs? Outside, outside. No, junkie. No, no, that's not. Hmm? Ready for the show? gonna say hi, girl? You wanna say hi,
Hi.
girl?
Hi, welcome to the YaggahMan. Happy Halloween, guys. Enjoy your time.
My Halloween's not blackface. Yaga, yaga, yaga. It says, coffee, you. Yeah, spoon, good. It's definitely got a great one. Yeah, how you doing today? We have 3 drinks right now. We're getting ready, setting up my show. As y'all can see, I'm getting ready. We having a difficulty in there, but we fixed it. So it's good now. So, Stephanie, Stephanie, that's it.
Trust the present, trust the present. Hey yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus, and right now you're listening to the Yaga movement. Yaga, yaga, yaga. It's going to be on the right. It's going to be celebration of the month of God, like the rolling air. It's best to come, got treasures. Motivation slowly. It's a mighty see out there. It's coming, it's coming.
How's everybody doing? How's God doing to you? Is you all good? So present, victory, and good. Get ready for the show right now, so I'm trying to get this done. But everything is good. I hope you all have a great everyday, great marvelous day.
Hey yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus, and right now you're listening to the Yaga movement. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Oh, Father, I swear I love you. Anything I can do for you. Yeah. You are the only one for me.
Because I'm not live yet. Mm.
Sweet past, You are the only one for me. I swear, some of my eyes are too tough. You, if I ain't about to get what's up. The only you, I take it to the bottom.
Huh? What's up, Yaggah? You what?
I still have that longing to have my diploma. At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma. If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it. No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Tired of that junkyard sitting in your driveway? Is it messing up your game with the ladies? Are you looking for a new babe magnet? If so, donate that car to RadioPhoenix.org by simply calling 877-919-7749 and talk to a real live person for a tax deduction for you and a contribution to Radio Phoenix. Again, the number is 877-919-7749.
This was brought to you by the radio students of South Mountain High School.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still have that longing to have my diploma. At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma. If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it. No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Broadcasting from the campus of the Phoenix
Programming on Radio Phoenix is made possible in part by Native Health. Native Health, located at 4520 North Central Avenue in Phoenix, provides primary medical, dental, behavioral health, and WIC services, targeted for urban Native Americans. More information is available at nativehealthphoenix.org.
Radio
or
Phoenix
text
is
to
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Say Jason is Nicholas. Hi, shout out to Ruby's family.
We're a resource for your community. We care about the people in it and want to bring programs that matter the most to you.
I want to say hello to my beautiful wife Cheryl in College Hills, Arizona.
I want to say hi to all the good people of Yuma.
I want to say hi to a friend of mine in China.
We're bringing the world to Phoenix and Phoenix to the
Adopt
world.
You as Kids presents Multiple Choice Parent.
You messed up your daughter's haircut. Do you A, get spiritual,
Where's the mirror?
Beauty is within.
B, find the positives.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or C, show empathy.
Mom,
You really don't have twinsies.
I kinda love it. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love you just the same.
For more information on
It's your man, Unseen, riding shotgun. We got griot music. We got the Cora Dixon healing experience. The Black Agenda report. We got rap epidemics for the babies. Relationships, keeping y'all healthy, y'all. Yeah. Let's do it.
The Griot Nation is 2 straight hours of knowledge and information that's all about
Life, love, liberation. I'm on the city with the Griot Nation. Life, love, liberation.
The griot.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
Please enter pilot password to today's program.
Here comes the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
It's your gorilla, Surfside the Lady Boss, and I'm here supporting the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Show love and support. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that very much. Big up the radio station for I and I. Time to do one love. Yeah, man. This is Bongo Man Desire Fire. New Desire Fire 100. You call me Desire Fire 100 because it's 100%. 100. Respect to Mr. Klean B and Radio Phoenix. I got respect for this man. He's a businessman, and give him the love he deserves. I want all my followers, all my friends to link to Radio Phoenix 100%. One love. And all the artists of Phoenix, love to T-Rex, love to AK-47, love to all the artists in Phoenix, you know, all the Phoenix artists, Togo Boy on the side, on all of them artists, whoever is struggling to make that music happen. One love. All right, the sun is hot right now, I'm sweating.
Hey, yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus. And right now, you are listening to the Yaggah Movement. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
This is the Princess of Phoenix, and you're listening to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Yaggah!
This is Mary, and you are now listening to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast. Yaggah!
Yeah. What it do? It's your boy YP. It's Goldman 18. And we ZB Cartel, man. You listening to my favorite station, Yaggah RadioCast. You know what I mean? Yaggah!
This is the Yaggah Movement
Get it. Dribble, get it. Dribble, get it. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. She making hypnotize and turn it up another level. She's having fun making money, watch her sand dribble. Then she drop it to the ground and make the left and right dribble. I love the way she bounce it up and down like Jordan dribble. Making money in the club. Every night she's on the hustle. Tata to come up, Sam to her back. She's like the devil. Take a shot on the rocks and make the club rock. Dribble. Don't stop. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. To turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little. Show them your ass make money. And it works up and all the way you dribble that ass and make me lose control. Look at money in the air, look at models over here. Watch her dribble down the pole, middle finger up to the wall. You could call her tip, but she don't give a shit because she's making money quick. And she's the baddest. I love the way she bites her lips. Dribble and split, dribble, dribble, dribble and split. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. Dribble, 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 don't stop. 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 Money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. When she making money move, she got to move to make it dribble. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. Turn it wrong, let me see you dribble little little. This is called cold. Love to my good, some dribbling attitude. Alright, well, wow. Get it. Dribble, 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 get it. Get it. Dribble, 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 get it. Put your headphones on. Switch with gangs. That's the building. Yeah. This is the Yaggah, live at RadioPhoenix.org. Yaggah. This is the Yaggah RadioCast. Put up this song, no. Oh. Okay. Oh, we back again. We are back again, yes. And I got the Sesame Street gang in the building. Elijah, I told you already, when I'm live, you need to be quiet. All right? Hey, I'm live. Get out right now. Get out so I can start the show right now. Indeed. Welcome to the YaggahMan RadioCast. Yes, we are live. Mr. Klean, back in the building. You already know how we do. It's the Halloween section here. So I got the Sesame Street gang. We got some newcomers at Radio Phoenix, and we got the old same Sesame Street gang. We got the princess in the building. But today we are celebrating our 10th year anniversary at RadioPhoenix.org. So I want to say everybody thank you for coming through to Phoenix Center for the Arts. And you just heard Black and Ease, Dribble, Dribble, Dribble. And we have some more things that we're going to play, but I want to talk about some politicking later on. But so then let's hear some Rexy and some Lotoni. So we are live at RadioPhoenix.org. Yaggah.
Hello, are you ready now? It's a boy that's a Rexy back again with another fight for the players. Baby girl, you know I love you so. I'm not like those other men. Alright.
Which one is this? Facebook?
Make you cry like a baby. Listen to this.
Hey, man, hey, when I'm live, don't you talk. Okay? Serious. You hear me, right? If I'm talking on the mic, I don't say anything.
Yeah, I don't like how that's not posted. Fabrice?
Yeah.
Can you post this one? Wait, which one's going to YouTube? This one's glitchy. Which one are you going to post to YouTube? I got to look good for YouTube.
This is YouTube right here.
Uh-oh.
That was glitchy.
Okay, that's YouTube. So, all right. So this is YouTube. YouTube, thank you for working with me. Not working. Oh, yeah. When I get back, We'll read it, they'll watch you over there, they'll watch you over there. Yeah, this way is for practice. Yep.
This is right here, right?
Yeah, this way. Go on. Okay, what's your nickname? What's your nickname? Faye. What's your nickname? I said Faye.
My name? Oh, no, just make up a name for the row.
Okay, the other side.
Hey yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus. And right now, you're listening to the Yaggah movement. Yaggah.
Brand new banger.
Brand new. And this feeling is so strong now.
Okay.
And you know I can't deny it.
All right.
I'm falling for you, nothing I can do. I know it's true. Got me all crazy, we can ride and meet my baby. It's just me and you, breaking all the rules. Baby, can't you see? It's just you and me. You're sexy, my baby. Loving me, my baby. All of me for you, nobody in between. You're my hero, I'm your queen, no. 1 + 1 to us, you and me forever. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it. My fantasy, you're into me, I'm into you forever, baby. I'm feeling for your body, take my energy. I'm losing control of my sanity. You got me in the dream. It's taking me higher, my desire, baby. I find out. I can't sleep. Kiss my own my sweet baby. And now I'm in love. And this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love. And you know I can't deny it. What you do to me makes me feel so good. I feel you, I feel you. 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 Baby, I'm not keeping low, I'm your queen, no. 1 plus 1 got us, you and me forever. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it.
All right, get out my chair.
I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it. I'm in love, and this feeling is so strong now. I'm in love, and you know I can't deny it.
Oh, we back again. Oh yeah, we are back again. So what's that sound? Sound like some sort of Halloween spirit coming up right now? Oh no. I tell you, for everyone who are dressing up this Halloween, please do me a favor, don't dress up like a clown. Do not dress up like a clown this Halloween. Seriously, you can't do that. If you do, somebody's gonna get you and shoot you in the leg or something like this. I don't know. No violence, no violence. But anyway, we are back in the building. We got the Sesame Street gang, of course. They always keep me company here. What's going on, Sesame Street gang?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, we got Brother Elijah chewing gum on the radio station, and we got
Dog back in the building.
J Dog, and then she brought her new friend in here. Who's the new friend? Nene, that's your friend Nene. Is your girlfriend is Nene. So we got Nene, Brother Elijah, and J Dog. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing?
Very good.
Very good. How's school, by the way? You know, how's school? You know, I gotta ask about the children in school.
It's really good.
It's really good. You're getting all A's and B's.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I just want to make sure that you guys get getting A's and E's. Oh gosh, you know what? Why are you getting A's and E's? Why E's? Why E's?
Excellent.
Why? Well, E is excellent. You know when I know E is not good. A is better, B is okay, C is average, D is not good, and E is terrible. So are you saying E is for excellence? All that good stuff, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question because you know what grade are you in? What grade are you in? Stop kissing the mic. What grade are you in? I don't read fingers. I don't read fingers. You're in the 4th grade. So what's the name of your teacher? Miss Butler. You want to give a shout to Miss Butler?
Yeah.
All right. Well, who do we have here? We got the girl here. You want to say hi?
Shout out to Miss Butler. Hi, Miss Butler.
Oh, okay. What about the little girl? You want to come and say hi? Come and say hi, girl. Say hi. Don't be shy.
Hi,
All right. Look at you, girly girl. Who's the girly girl?
Me.
Who's the girly girl?
Me.
All right. Anyway, everybody's gonna do the study today. I told you all that. With my RadioCast, I'm gonna stop reading. I'm gonna let the kids read. So, what was your name again, J Dog? What was your new friend's name? You know, y'all got nicknames. You kids got nicknames.
Her nicknames are J-Dog. I'm referring to J-Dog, and that's Nene. But
Okay, Nene. All right, Nene's gonna help us read the commercials. So, Nene, would you please read us Gift Anonymous there?
Support for the radio famous coming in help from this family. Since 1977, this family has provided books, gifts, self-help programs, and support for Valley residents recovering from addiction. 2 locations are available. One at 7th Street, just south of Bethany Home in Phoenix, and the other one, Starsdale Road and Chia. And for more information available at 602-277-5256. or search at this channel on Facebook.
All right, can everybody clap their hands for this one? Yeah. All right. That was some good reading. How you feel reading? How you feel? How you feel reading all that, huh?
All right.
All right, okay. You know, if you want to be an actress, that's what's going to happen. If you want to get into the entertainment business, that's what's going to happen. You got to read and make sure that your words are punctual. That was good. Real good, real good. Name it real good indeed. Everybody, so what's Halloween to you? I want to ask you, what's Halloween? It's fun.
Candy.
Nobody wants to dress up like
No, that's why I told folks not to be dressed up as a clown this year of Halloween. So you already said, what about you, J Dog? And why y'all dress up like teddy bears?
I'm not an antelope. I'm an antelope.
It's antelope. It's teddy bear. I don't know. Cookie Monster.
I'm off the radio.
Oh, you're the Cookie Monster. And
Yeah,
what are you? Why are you in green?
I'm hawk.
You're the hawk.
Oh, snap.
You're the green hawk. Oh God. Lord. Well, you know what? I don't know because y'all dressed up. Well, you know what? I'm glad you guys actually dress up in costume. We're very happy because I don't have no costume. I only have one costume attached to my skin. I have a black face. That's my costume. What's funny?
Because you're being crazy. Sarcastic.
Oh no!
I
no.
personally believe that Halloween is a great night for people to actually show who they really want to be, or who they actually dream to be, something like that. Yeah, it is.
Let her talk. Hey, I will bend you off the shelf. Let her talk. Go ahead, Queenie girl. Clap your hands, Joe. Clap your hands. That was so cute. That was so cute. Yes, and so what about candy? I mean, I thought Halloween was all about candy. You're gonna have. What is Halloween? Is that Wednesday?
This Wednesday, yeah.
It's Wednesday, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna be busy this Wednesday anyway, so I'm gonna be, making a statement. That's my Halloween like that. God bless America and Benjamin Franklin. I see you, Benjamin Franklin. I see you. Most definitely so.
We see you too.
So Halloween. So we see a lot of. Oh yeah, Benjamin Franklin see me every day. Yes. And you know why? And I love him too, especially when it comes to my hand. Before he goes out to all those people who wants to get him out of my hand and stuff. God bless America.
Your right hand interest.
So, Nene, how's school? Because we have asked this brother Elijah, and we already know how J Dog over there, aka Teddy Bear, dressed up. So how's school? Man? How's school?
I'm an antelope.
You're okay, antelope. The Sesame Street gang are dressing up like antelope. So Cookie Monster, and we got the all with the dreadlocks, and then we got the princess, the girly girl, and then don't we have a robot somewhere? Where's the robot?
I'm the robot, but I didn't wear it today.
No, we had a robot. Where's Josephine?
Josephine the robot.
So what's the
she's
stuff?
a DJ.
She's the DJ. Well, can someone bring the mask so we all can see the mask live and direct? What is the You're the master. Well, I thought you were the hawk. Now you're the master.
Here you go.
Well, just to let you know that Radio Phoenix is celebrating its 10th anniversary today, live and direct at Phoenix Center for the Arts. So everybody can come in and join the festivity. I'm live right here. And we got food, we got music, we got some festivities, and I was told that I need to attend to the festivity most definitely, which I will. So most definitely, Radio Phoenix standings in the game. Keep on pushing and keep on striving for better days. Most definitely, we think for everybody out there who are not just supporting, but mostly just give all your time and your effort to Radio Phoenix.org. And pretty much just give us the opportunity just to to share all the goodness and prosperity. So We're gonna go on break, but before we go on break, I want to play this good song right here. It's called STD in the Corner. And this is from Emmanuel de Tomolis, y'all. This right back. Yaggah. Yeah.
Yaggah.
You guys were awesome. All right. Okay. Now it's your turn to read. Okay, practice this. Okay, one way you can radio Phoenix this one right here. Please stick around, man. Stick around because I want to talk about some lot of things. All that. You know what you're doing? Then what you have to do is beat the. Sorry, I was about to say something. Hey, you're Lucy over here. Go and say hi. We're live. All right. We are back in building YouTube. I appreciate all the love and support. Say what's up to everyone. Why am I being clicked? What is this? There you go.
Stop order.
We'll be back.
Underwriting for Radio Phoenix is provided in part by Tom Batson, CFP, on behalf of certified financial planner professionals. Personal financial advice for major life events and for reaching financial goals at wellsfargoadvisors.com/tom.batson.
Ugh, I'm tired of this car. It doesn't work. It takes up too much space in my garage.
Well, did you know you could donate your old car, boat, or motorcycle to Radio Phoenix? You will also receive a tax deduction.
No way! How do I contact them?
Well, for more information, you can visit radiophoenix.org or call them at 877-919.
Dwight County, 15, 41, 31, 13. We took a left on Radical Street.
Danny's smart. He gets distracted.
I realized
he forgot his homework.
I hope I don't have another bad day at school.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. That's why there's Understood.org, a free resource for the parents of the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues.
Welcome for my world of music. Peaceful place and fun of space every Saturday, noon to 2
My World of Music features artist interviews, current event topics, and music from local, national, and international artists. My World of Music, Saturdays at 9:30.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radio. Movement RadioCast.
Trust the process. Trust the process. Hey, yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus. And right now, you are listening to the Yaggah Movement. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
This one, can you hear? Yeah, mine went real loud. She was messing with them. You guys should mess with mine? Don't mess with the mic, though. It's really loud. Okay. Chill out.
Dude, who wants to see your damn drawers? Go to your thing and go sit there. Now you can dance there. I don't want, nobody wants to see your drawers. Jesus, man. I don't want to see your drawers. Well, but you know what? But I'm looking in the back and I'm like, what an ugly sights.
No time for bluffing, calculate before you can get. She was ready today, and leave you tomorrow. Come back to me, and leave you sorrow. I'll be the easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I want it.
She found a mommy one time, find your jealous, says she from my side. Yeah, man. She come me video kapa, she watch your little, she been me making kapa. Yeah, she found a mommy one time, find your jealous, says she from my side. Bella jelly before they pick out your cancer. Take note before they run for the cancer. See the way she look on her body like a rolling, yeah. It's specifying bad treasures from the ancient stories. Get to my see, I get again. You can't stand me, you can't stand me to your Maya Palestine. You can't finish it, take it easy, take it easy. I said take it easy, take it easy. Yeah, take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Just be there, you're out when you're on the fitness, you're so glad. It's when we easy. When the boy thinks, when your mind fitness, you're out.
Essa permite Lolo. Il a dit qu'on va prendre ton cœur pour pas. C'est moi, je suis en état je suis corrompu.
Okay, I guess I failed my costume.
Right here. Oh. No. No. Are they coming? I, zombie, goblin. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. It's Halloween, man. It's Halloween. What can I say? What can I say? Halloween in the building. What can I say? Everybody's celebrating. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. Ah, rah, rah, rah. Yeah. Okay, let me stop right there. Let me stop right there now. One way you can support Radio Phoenix is by becoming one of our subscription members. For as little as $35 per year, members receive discount savings and other benefits provided by our membership program partners. And don't forget, membership is tax deductible. For more information, to sign up, you call 480-829-5746 or go online to radiophoenix.org. Click on the support tab at the top and then become a member on the drop down menu. We thank you for your generous support of community radio. RadioPhoenix.org, you're taking the game most definitely. Don't worry, you get your chance for the next hour.
That wasn't on the cake.
Oh yeah, we got the Sesame Street gangs. They're getting mad because they couldn't read it, but it's all good. They're gonna have your chance next time, okay? The next hour, most definitely, man. Yesterday, RadioPhoenix.org, you already know how we do. And for those out there who don't know what's happening, we have the Odd Battle, yes indeed, November the 9th, and that's going to be held at the Unexpected Gathering, which is located at 734 West 4th Street. That's P-O-L-K Street, Phoenix, Arizona. Most definitely, and we'll be a lot of drawing, a lot of band dancing, and a lot of things, to celebrate. It was definitely a celebration of art, Battle Phoenix. The finals are going to be held in LA in December. So during the holidays, the art battles will be held around that time. So big shout out to Art Battle Phoenix, was definitely November 9th. Put that on the calendar. And also a big shout out to DJ K from DJ K Entertainment, was definitely he's hosting his Halloween costume contest tonight, and supported by Radio Phoenix. So was definitely YaggahMan RadioCast in conjunction with DJ K Entertainment. We are proud to celebrate this event tonight. It was definitely Halloween costume party, which will be held at the Georgia nightclub, and the address is 3015. Yes, indeed, 3015. East Thomas Road. 3015 East Thomas Road. Yes. Yeah, that's Phoenix, Arizona. And bring your costume, bring everything, and bring all your friends. It will be a contest. The best costume contest, the best costume will win something. So that's what I can say. If you want any information, you can call 602-354-8823. I got some free tickets. You can call, most definitely. I finally got my costume, so I feel like a king now, most definitely.
18 and up.
This is a 21 and up.
21.
Yes, it's a 21 and up. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Yes, I know the kids are asking if it's 18 and up, but I'm sorry, it's 20 and up. Yes. 21 and up. Let's go back to Follow Me There, most definitely. Ici, on travaille, featuring Kofi Central. We'll be right back, y'all. Yeah.
Shout out to Irene. You already have a Facebook Live. Shout out to Irene.
Okay, hey, 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 hey. All right. Oh man. Coffee all of me day, most definitely, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. We gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it. Hey, 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 everybody, everybody. It's YaggahMan RadioCast, 10 years, bringing things up on OG, 10 years later, most definitely. Let's celebrate today at the Phoenix Center for the Arts, most definitely. Now, I know everyone are celebrating, this Halloween weekend. Going to the holidays weekend was holidays season was definitely. Um, a lot of things have been happening this past few days. Was definitely, and I just want to touch basically on, the politicking on, what's happening in this country. We're all noticing a lot of violence, a lot of backlashing, and a lot of ignorant propaganda. Now, for those out there who probably are not aware of what's happening, we have certain threats going on. We had a man from Florida who pretty much was, putting threats, bringing the threats toward, other parties, I guess right parties. This is about Democrats and Republicans. And, the, and also, there was a shooting this morning in Pittsburgh. We had a crazed man who walked into a synagogue and, killed from breaking news, shot more than 10 people. Pretty much, those are tragedies that we are living right now. And I want to take the time to kind of bring back, this awakening that we are going through. I have to cut the music up because this is something that I think as people we have to come to a grip on understanding. We have to come to a compromise on, we all can agree to disagree.
When I heard about the bombing and also with this, shooting that happened, uh, my take is pretty much, the politics is, it's become poisonous. I'm neither Democrat or Republican. You know, and I've learned that, by myself. I used to follow either one of them until I realized that, both of them have, I guess, issues that I call it that needs to be rectified, or maybe principles that I may not agree on. So I'm a moderate, progressive, independent. I can be a liberal, I can be conservative. So I can't really call myself, a Democrat or Republican. But this goes out to all the Democrats and Republicans. It goes out there who do care about, this great nation. Who do care about, the solitude of the United States of America. Uh, we, uh, we are witnessing a lot of tragedy. We are witnessing a lot of propaganda. We are witnessing a lot of fear mongering amongst other folks. And the thing is, this gentleman who, supposedly was a Trump supporter. Was a Trump supporter. He's been to Donald Trump's rally. We've listened to President Trump propagandas and everything that you basically are going against. He actually supports. And it's such a shame that in today's American society we're allowing things like this man to bring this fear amongst society. We're allowing politics to be the poison of our future, of our morals. We're allowing, leaders, politicians that we elected to pretty much uh, not even intervene in what's not right. We have, the transgender policy that President Trump is trying to change. Everything that he promised he's going to change. But let's not get to that. Let's get to this compromise amongst parties. Let's come to this grip on, what makes America great again. Last week I told you I make America great again. If I have to make a hat, I'm gonna put an I and say I MAGA. Kanye West got the MAGA, I got the I MAGA. I feel like a superhero. If I wear that hat, believe me, I will feel like a superhero. Okay? But let's focus on, the foundation of the United States. Let's focus on why, we have those three branches. We have the executive branch, we have the judicial branch, and we have the congressional branch, which we all know is run by either one party. Now, how come we are allowing the people, all those politicians, all those electors, who pretty much are telling whatever base that supports them to go after a certain party? I mean, the thing that happened with this Florida, I'm not going to mention him because I already know Mr. Klean will not mention any infamous criminal name in the show. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make this man famous to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast via radiofinish.org. But everyone has to ask a question: What makes this individual smelling all those pipe bombs to all those Democratic leaders? I mean, we've seen what the president has brought, through his speech. We have heard, witnessed, through the lies of this administration that keeps on lying to the American people, keeps on creating propaganda, among the American people to create a division just so they can have some sort of race war or some sort of cultural war. But how can we sit there and say that this man was crazy, this man was not influenced by the president, propaganda speech? This man mailed a lot of bombs to different, Democratic, leaders. Mr. Biden, Mr. Obama, So Corey, I mean, even Robert De Niro, even the actor Robert De Niro. And the link of all this is they're all Democrats. They're all Democrats. However you feel about Democrats, however you feel about Republicans, this is not what it's about. It's about we can agree to disagree. We can be able to say, hey, I'm not a fan of your policy, but but you are my brother's keeper, and together let's try to find a way, to solve this problem. Maybe that's something that you believe in, but maybe we can work something. America was built on compromise. This country was built on compromise. This country was built on. Yes, I may disagree with your policy, but let's work together around to make our policy more relevant for all of us. We're having people bombing folks or try to bomb people. We are having, this man today that went and shot over 11 people, killed over 11 people in the synagogue because he blames that Jewish are taking over this country. I mean, we literally just are seeing all those dilemmas being opened up to our view. There is an election, y'all. There is an election coming up, November the 6th. It's like less than 2 weeks. November the 6th. Arizona, California, New York, D.C., Florida, Illinois. I mean, Washington State. The whole United States. November the 6th is the date for you to make that change. If you don't like what you're seeing on your television, if you don't like all those people being influenced by negativity and trying to create a war on that, then make a change. Your voice does matter. Even though we do live in a republic state, your voice does matter. It does matter. I'm just saying. Because who knows what's going to happen? That means next time, if you favor this leader or this candidate, then you might be persecuted. You might be killed. You might be hurt because one base doesn't want to understand or doesn't want to be educated by what you believe in, so they just automatically will go and trying to take you out. November the 6th is the time to change. We need to change that time. We need to make sure that we come together and make a change. And I'm gonna take a break, y'all. Take a quick break. See that movement RadioCast. I got the team speaking with me. And everybody wants to say Yaggah Yaggah before we go on break.
Yaggah Yaggah.
All right.
Let me do it.
You want to do it? Okay, go ahead and do it.
Yaggah.
All right. All right. Y'all just too much. Y'all too much kids. Y'all too much. Okay. All right.
Promotional consideration for this program
Upstairs?
is provided by Nim.
By who? What did they do? What y'all do?
Only global music.
They're running around.
Y'all stay here right now, okay? Don't go nowhere. Stay here. Don't go upstairs. All right?
I'm glad you enjoyed
Don't
it.
go upstairs too.
I think it's time to head back in.
Okay. That was her idea. Can we come back?
Well, it's nobody's idea. You're staying in here.
It's a kayak.
Nobody's going nowhere.
I'm gonna return the kayak.
Can we walk home?
How about a taxi?
It's a short fare from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood.
All right,
park
we're
or
back
green
in the
space near
building.
you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
Broadcasting from the campus of programs on radio.
All right. Okay, you're going to read the next one. Yes. J. Dog.
Eclectic live music, and vintage playlists. Open 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. daily. Find them.
So you're gonna read the one that you're supposed to read. No, you're gonna read it
Part
again.
of the 19 North Corridor in
Read it
Phoenix. Information
And
and
I-
reservations
and,
call Jazz Night.
Either you can read that or you can read it on back. I want you to read it real good.
602-864-0043. One page over 111, and I had a stroke. I couldn't speak or walk.
150 over 90, and I had a stroke.
This is what high blood pressure sounds like. You might not feel its symptoms, but the results from a stroke are far from silent. Get back on your treatment plan or talk with your doctor to create a plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
I had to tell them everything's changed.
This is Jerry Gatewood. Listen to Native America Calling on Radio Phoenix, the nation's first and only electronic talking circle that brings you the latest on news and arts in Native America. Remember, Native America Calling, only on Radio Phoenix, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, and be
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
Good girly girl. Hey, yo, this reality. Basically representing the Yaggah movement. Y'all already know what it is. My man, Mr. Klean B, Mr. MB, y'all know what it is. And listen, you are now rocking with the sounds, Safari Sounds of the Yaggah movement. Hey.
He's on fire, baby.
Making moves, making moves, making one thing about me. I be making moves, stay in scope, love, stay in scope, yeah. I got so much class, I can't relate to you. Paper, run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money, so paper, I'ma run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money up. Ice on the kill like a snowball fight, blood roll up in the bitch, get it right, just when the end I'ma sit twice, roll out, money on side, make broke up, make it top like dice, let me cut it, I just might slice, girl, I don't need no advice, she's so fine, I ask the price. You and your girl and I'm in your girl in 2 different ways. Got 2 different days, 48 hours, but she in a day. She can't get out of it, she's so amazed. Dividing the time of my wrist from the time of her coming to stay. I take her heart like she playing with space. You get evicted, so stay in your place. Going through all my shoes is lace. And I got taste like the food I make. And your house food and you do what you ate. I see you if it come down to my gate. Down in my face and I'm known to get chased. Losing it all with my breath like I'm big. Shorty complaining that you ain't kiss. Just you're ready to take a hike in it. Making moves, making one thing about me. I be making moves, stay in scope, stay in scope, yeah. I got so much class, I can't relate to you. I can't paper, run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money, so paper, I'ma run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money up.
I pull out, but every I bless you, up and I'm out, so I pull out, keep talking money, what you talking about, looking at you, everything is like 40, 59, and you gotta be like a Yaggah, and you can have it all for the proper look, I just send it all like a I'm Jared's off my old loop, when I'm making moves, I don't spin the same, I just had exchange at the photo shoot, so a couple things, hop in the range, got the system bangs, for which the number, hop out that and the Bugatti. If she scrap, she'll cop a suit. If you're a rat, then I'm used to rock. You can own that, then I'm Bruce. Off my chicken calls, and I'm coming through. Now 1 or 2 with the whole crew, and we bring it heat like the summer do. You can talk about bitch, I give it to you. Look, man, ever a big wish. Come on.
Making moves, one thing about me. I be making moves, stay in scope, stay in scope, yeah. I got so much class, I can't relate to you. I can't paper, run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money, so paper, I'ma run it up, you ain't got no money, get your money up.
I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I be working for the M's. Big money with the T's. She be twerking for the M's. She be f***ing for the M's. How late night in the Cadillac, count big money out bills. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. How rob for the M's. Pan shooters with the M's. She be screaming for the M's. Palm Beach, big rims. Head tucked back in the old school with the gangster little fifth wheel. I be grinding for the money, all big face hundreds. Money machine, no stunning. My hustle grand, I'm coming. No T.I., all Levi's and bad bitches, I'm running. Hit the shoulder lean, count money. When I touch down, I'ma hit the ground, start running. I got new swag with a purple bag all on it. Kush smoke, no dump. I got the real clean this Sunday. JL's on thunder. Top back, no Honda. 38 if you want it. Play with me, use a corner. Come around this corner. My block hot like a hot boy, cause the million I want it. And I ain't stopping at the M. I'ma keep on popping at the M. I'ma shoot first, no stop first, but blow top off the M. Yeah. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I be working for the M's. Big money with the T's. She be twerking for the M's. She be f***ing for the M's. How late night in the Cadillac, count big money out bills. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. How rob for the M's. Pan shooters with the M's. She be screaming for the M's. Palm Beach, big rims. Head tucked back in the old school with the gangster little fifth wheel. No, ain't nothing stopping this money. I'm calling, popping my wrist, locking, and all I see is the money. These streets hot, I done burnt it up, cause all I chase is the money. I'm a street with street ways, so I kill you about this money. And I ain't fucking around with the around these shooters, they running. Just sacking it up, counting hundreds, big boy bang, rerunning. I just on the stomach, gang, bitches, how supersonic. I've been down chilling in Onyx, in Atlanta streets, we on it. I've been looking for this him, whipping they coat for this him, tipping them bags for this him, nothing but purple bags in him. Young street, get in here, big pimpers, no fear. I'm just turned up, getting money, dog, getting all I see is a him. Yeah. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. I be working for the M's. Big money with the T's. She be twerking for the M's. She be f***ing for the M's. How late night in the Cadillac, count big money out bills. I be cooking for the M's. I be looking for the M's. How rob for the M's. Pan shooters with the M's. She be screaming for the M's. Palm Beach, big rims. Head tucked back in the old school with the gangster little fifth wheel.
Yeah. What it do? It's your boy YP. It's Goldman 18. And we ZB Cartel, man. You listening to my favorite station, Yaggah. RadioCast. You know what I mean? Yaggah.
This is the YaggahMan RadioCast.
Better check it up, respect a little. We all texting, we flex a little. A few bottles of drink, they have me in that mode. VIP people, you know, we rolling on that dope. Well respected in the South, got love in the West, and I keep it banged down like some Dickies and Cortez. Yeah, I'm a better I get stretched on shots, me death. Close cards inside, when I need I'm not getting bright. Better have a damage, so scanners, but go look at when I'm passing. We got that action, no gas, for the 6 about the whole block. Keep the phones cocked. Have me and Moles on your block. If you disrespect my G, tell him it's just respect my G. You don't walk like me. Hit the club R.I.P. Catch me in VIP. Just respect my G. Hands on the make them drag out. Dip like shut them down when I hang out. Strap on and clap on it if you disrespect. And nothing but killers and killers are left in my section. Doing the money, then flashing they jewels on them. But keep it custom, my nigga, they keep the tools on them. They act a fool, they show you what to do with it. We boss, we do the something. Like a movie, I'm getting top in the koozie. Paparazzi fresh to death, the docs wanna do me. So fly little, give them jet lags, man, they starstruck. She wanna okay. Champion the record was cracker, we going full speed. Blowing on big G, throwing the big C. Champion the record was cracker, we going full speed. Blowing on big G, throwing the big C. My G. You don't walk like me. Hit the club R.I.P. Just respect my G. Set them dip, when I hang out. Dip thrice, then I bang out. Set them dip, when I hang out. Dip thrice, then I bang out. Set them dip, when I hang out. Dip thrice, then I bang out. Bang out. Dip thrice, just respect my G. When I hang out. Don't act like me. Hit the club R.I.P. Catch me easy, just respect my G. When I hang out, with the bang down, right.
Run for me on it. Run it for me on. Run it for me on.
Yaggah. You are now tuning in to the Yaggah Movement RadioCast every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Arizona time, live and direct at radiophoenix.org. Yaggah, let's get it on. Yeah. This is the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
Chaque fois réduction. Si le pays de rêve sent le millionnaire, si c'est pas dans ma tête, qui m'en faut croire rien d'éclair. C'est le retour de rap, revenir à la première fois, vas-y écoute-moi. Je mens de temps en temps en sommet, quand tu chantes, ça s'est pas fait comme des étoiles. Chaque fois que je prie, c'est brûlé d'envoyer un message de mon âme que j'ai tiré. La vie est pleine de beauté, suis-moi si c'est ce que t'as fait. Je n'aurais jamais revanché, tu peux construire des mais ça peut pas détruire la vie c'est tout compris, c'est que quand tu t'as pris le courage de travers de nous qui elles sont pas les construits avec les armes, tu les remplis pas dans les armes. Chaque fois que tu t'élèves, chaque fois que je s'envolais, chaque fois que j'ai crié, c'est quand j'ai trouvé que n'importe quoi s'est passé, tout va devenir, c'est la paix, tout reste en équilibre, tu trouves pas de la bonne soleil.
Is there more than life than walking towards lifelessness because the road is traveled is very treacherous, or at least
I want no more.
There's more than someone tell me.
Yeah, I want something. All right, Radio Phoenix. Yes, thank you for let's do the war, Radio Phoenix. Yes.
What did I say? Which how you feel becoming free is a patient process. The process is making projects and getting lost in the thought of betraying art of the heart. Gotta play it smart and the dark always plays its part. But oh God, making stuff I think that we've all had enough. We've seen enough opportunities to make up for 2 centuries. I get it though. Mistakes will aid and grow. That hate just make it go. I'll say one day I pray to know. What is the planet the Lord got in store for me? In the ghetto, people run up and I think you believe that the people in this world who really have to worry about when they really races with the dream of trying to listen to the homeless vision makes you want to help regardless of selfish thinking never thinking self-righteousness is sin. Many times we feeling hopeless. We run away from all the pain with any substance. I try to keep my head up, but the gravity intensifies. My eyes have seen too many lies, but I was still trying to make everything right.
Que je touchais en mort, tout que c'est là. Dis-moi qu'est-ce que le roman prise. C'est le chemin de victoire. Mais voilà de l'arbre dans ce sens, je te vois pour autour. Pour moi, si tu veux, tu sais que c'est.
Yours is setting up the music already. I gotta put some song in. I have to know this one. Right. Smart. Is it a monkey?
No, I thought it was a monkey, but I got these little things.
Ain't no back and forth with you. It's a squidgy. Yeah.
I don't even know. Hi. I don't even know. You love it? Oh.
Okay, you want to read you want to read it? Read it real quick.
Yeah. Nevaeh.
Okay, come on, read it. Come on, read it real quick.
So we're going to read?
Yeah. Are you ready?
I can't see this. Hold on.
Huh?
I'm live on Facebook and my phone is broken.
Okay, well, okay, I'm coming right now. I'm trying to put the songs. Okay, you ready?
Which one am I reading?
Okay, you guys want to read. You guys want. Okay, who's gonna read this one?
Alright, I'm gonna read that one.
Okay, read that one and read this one. Okay. And we'll put your live. Put your best professional voice on. And I'm about to hear. Ready? 5, 4, 3.
Radio Phoenix celebrates tingling community broadcasting with the Art Battle Phoenix Final. Saturday, November 9th at the Unexpected Gallery. 734 West Coast, Phoenix. Radio Phoenix wants to thank both graphics for the support for this event. For this information, go to radiophoenix.org and click on the art gallery. And that's what I'm sorry, everybody.
Radio Phoenix celebrates 3 years of community broadcasting with the Art Battle. Phoenix final Saturday, November 9th at the Gallery Center. Radio Phoenix wants to thank the World and Texas for the supporting of this event. For tickets information, go to radiophoenix.org and click Radio Battle.
So you've had it in. Radio Phoenix celebrates 10 years. That's right, 10. Not 4, not 2, not 3 now, 4 quarters, but 10 years of community broadcasting with the Art Battle Phoenix Soundz. Saturday, November 9th at the Unexpected Gallery at 734 West Coast Street, Phoenix, Arizona. That's right, Phoenix wants to thank Phoenix belly dance classes, and you've heard this, the belly dance classes for the support of this event. For ticket information, go to freeradiophoenix.org, click on the art battle link, and you know what to do. You do it once, twice, 3 times. Show your love, show your support. Rock now.
Hey, mate, you got yourself an oat bottle. You got yourself an oat bottle there. I can do the odd bottle. I can do the odd bottle. Oh, man, understand the fine though.
Oh, they can do it too.
Well, they can do the odd bottle. You ain't done it. Well, crossing the crucifix to me.
I guess I'm running around.
Okay.
You didn't really get. I was looking
You
at
supposed to be
I just
upstairs,
looked ahead. I was like, was this a way out?
Okay, glad to meet you. All right.
You finished that production of the movie, right?
Yeah, I did. I'm actually looking for some children now. I need some children.
Hey, look like you in luck.
I need little boys. I need 5 little boys. They're supposed to be playing the younger version of Soundz.
I could be a boy.
Yeah.
Look it.
No. You're still cute. I know that you were just got with is it Avalon?
No, Voice America.
Is it Voice America?
Yeah,
Oh, what happened? I know they were supposed to be a new network.
no, they've been around for 20 years. But I was just doing the internet radio sales.
Oh, okay.
So they have a TV version as well. Voice America TV. So
Yes.
I'll take that all day, bro. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they put much effort into that. I think they were just concentrating on radio TV show, internet radio show. 6,700 bucks a pop. People go in and took out that money.
For a year or a month?
13 weeks. That was good. 13 weeks. Every 13 weeks you gotta be new.
Yeah, but the thing about that, that's wow. That's 12,000 a year, 13,000 a year, and my minimum exposure. That's deep.
Yeah. See, but I think the way I think the only way that you could, you just have to get sponsorship if there's a thing about the money. And what you got going, if you come in with sponsorship, it's easy to as well. But $1,300 for a major corporation and shit. Right? So we know
13,000.
Yeah, 13,000 a year and shit for them. I mean, like, I had people that was ready to go, but they were talking about like weeks and and so in that business they want you to make that deal now. They don't care about weeks from now. You know, that you're gonna put $3,500 or something like that, you know what I mean? But they don't care about that. If they're not ready to go right now, it's gonna be probably when they're ready to see.
What I want to do, Malcolm, is I want to take mine to a visual platform. I want to take your own point to a visual platform. I want to sit down with 3 other brothers inside a little spot, dressed up, and make it work. And if you're interested, girl, I'm like, let's make this happen. The money's out there. If we get the sponsors, I have 1 sponsor. But if we get the sponsors, we can have it. AZTV is interested in the program. It's about, the spots we have are Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, I have the whole afternoon. So I can pick from the afternoon to where on Saturday, it's more, because they have Charge TV, their action thing, and then they have their Ready TV, and their their 6 stuff, and then the Channel 7-1, which is their current commercial stuff. A lot of it's different. And I was like, okay, so they have their pills in place, and the open pill spots is where you go. Depending on, but they're talking about 45-minute spot at $900, and I'm like, if I did that every week, made 18, we're looking at $3,600 a month. And if I got 4 sound sponsors, and I say, okay, this is what we're doing in the course of a month, and we're advertising for you at the same time, we can do that.
You actually like it here, huh? You're actually getting out of the house. They don't even like you in the house. I don't know why she's complaining. Oh, listen,
Because your mom didn't come.
Wow. Oh, so she's going to live at the house? Yeah, you're
I don't say. Hey, all right, all right. Yeah, look at this. Radio Phoenix, man. All right. This is me. You'll probably see my real name now.
Yep, he won.
You'll see my real
talking
name,
about.
my government name now.
I'm still calling you for Bryce. Yeah, I'm still calling you for Bryce. Mr. Klean, the boy.
All right. Oh, wow, that was good.
Yes, it was. Did you feel the excitement we're giving you?
Yeah.
I went off on you. Heard me know. Can I talk about that right now? So,
Hey,
y'all.
hey, it's a celebration right now. Yes, indeed.
And for reason one, yes.
I won an award at Radio Phoenix. I won the Spirit Award for most encouraging volunteer of the year. Wow, this is it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. I don't know what to say. I wasn't even ready to do a show today, but I want to give a shout out to Radio Phoenix.
There you go.
RG, I don't know. I'm speechless right now. I mean,
I'm very excited and happy for you.
Thank you. You see, man. I just wish, my own can feel the same way. But hey, what I'm saying? Y'all supported me, so I appreciate every one of y'all.
Dude, I gotta tell you, dude. I'm so stoked.
Oh my god.
It's like every time you turn around, Yaggah.
What?
Yeah, hold it. There was this one time when he was like, and I'm all, he's got the music like, and we're all, so it's like, gotta get him, dude.
Well, you already know Brother Triss coming up next, man. We on point. 4 p.m., y'all. You already know. Live and direct at RadioFreeze.org with your brother Kirk to talk to me for next. Okay, what's funny? Yeah, what's funny?
You have a princess crown on your head to start off with.
I told you already the laughing is not acceptable.
I know it's not though.
And what are the rules?
Oh, come here and behave like an adult.
All right. And then you got the boss man right there too.
Sorry, boss. Didn't mean to disrespect your.
Yeah, the Sesame Street game. That's what they're calling Sesame Street game. Yeah.
Wow.
Like that.
I look friendly, don't I?
Yes, you look very friendly.
Doesn't this look like a friendly face?
I wanted to shout out somebody.
Oh my God. Thank you. Wow, I've never really won anything.
You won her.
That is
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, let me hide my government name. You know what? let me hide my government name right now. You'll see this? Wow, this is
Where you going,
That's
man?
good stuff, no? That's good stuff.
I don't want to.
Probably look right.
It's all for you, man.
I can tell you're happy. You couldn't even speak on the radio. Let's say no, he's so.
I mean, I can't even.
I can't pull up my whatchamacallit. It won't come up.
Damn.
In any format. So I don't have anything to.
You can still do your live show. I don't know if you. What's going on?
I guess what I could do is I could maybe use your ads.
No, that wouldn't work. Because I mean, the only way for me to let it.
I could use the ads first.
Here, Alfie.
You can switch it up from here. You can take everything down. Because I'm right here. I'm right here right now. So this is when you playing.
I'm bored, honestly, so I'm gonna skip. I really know.
So this is when you play for like 90 minutes.
This poem is entitled Black Woman. She walks with the grace of a panther. Black, that is, with childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of voluptuous derriere. See, her skin color comes in 16 shades, so that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind. And the blown mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her to her diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, where the thought unfurls, and though she suffered as a child, a small girl, in essence, her blessing is being the mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls into being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the cream substance to rise above.
I don't know what to say.
She gives birth to solar
I
systems.
don't know what to say.
She is Polaris, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you'll think of Sojourner Truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cresswell, the ISIS papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity. So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight, to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us light. So instead we'll pledge to oppose to us right, but I'll uphold the fight and give recognition to she who picks up the slack in black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am of service because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radio.
Please enter current password to activate the program.
Here comes the Yaggah Movement RadioCast.
Hey, yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus. And right now, you are listening to the Yaggah movement. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
It's going to be on the beat. If I'm a girl, I swear I love you. Anything I can do for you, yeah. You are the only one for me.
If I'm boy, I swear I love ya. I can't do without ya. I said, baby, you are the one for me.
I swear, so my mind to take it off. You front and your body little but up. That only you, I take it to the bottom. Baby, oh.
I swear to my mind to butter. Boy, you bad and you make me know it butter. Not only you are taking from my papa. Baby, oh, baby, oh.
Oh, you beautiful, yeah. Jenna Carlotta, you know how you got to spare. You sweet pass, get away. Get away, my heartbeat. You love me, you are breathing, you talk my way. Enough for nothing. How you make me say, what's on this side? What's on this side? La, la, la. When it comes to me, la, la, la. If I'm girl, I swear I love you. Anything I can do for you, yeah. You are the only one for me.
If I'm boy, I swear I love ya. I can't do without ya. I said, baby, you are the one for me.
I swear, so my mind to do it up. You front and your body little but up. That only you, I take it to the bottom. Baby, oh, baby, oh.
I swear to my mind to butter. Boy, you bad and you make me know it butter. Not only you are taking from my papa. Baby, oh, baby, oh. Tell me like, ooh, ooh, I love you, baby. Ooh, ooh, I love love you, baby. Pull up to my, pull up to my, pull up to my, pull up to my, baby. And you know I like it when you play with me. They wanna use it, cause you love me more crazy. Step on the bed, I will break my heart. And when you feel it, he can never wanna leave it. Running home from mama, I can call you one more about you and me, baby. All I need, baby. I say it's you and me, baby. All I need, baby. Do you know I can live my life and never leave you. I will not leave you. I say, oh, and I will never leave you. I will never leave you. Come on, if I do, I swear I love you. Anything I can do for you, yeah. You are the only one for me. If I'm bored, I swear I love you. I can't do without you. I said, baby, you are the one for me. If I'm girl, I swear I love you. Baby, you are the one for me. Yeah, all records. It's Quincy B. Sweet baby. Wonder boy, yeah.
My money, my body, now your own. My house is my cause, it's the remix.
If I tell you that I love you, I can't play the song loud because of copyright. Yeah, so whenever you play a song, not Instagram but on Facebook, always make sure that you put down, I'm not on the rights of the song. Yeah, that's good, girl. What's wrong with your pants? Go, she want to help fix your pen, girl. Okay? Make sure you hide, okay? Make sure you hide, girl. There's nothing about you. There's nothing about you.
Can we steal you away for a second to do a group picture?
Yes.
You got something that will play long enough?
Yeah, I got like 2 minutes.
Yup, that was me. No, I don't. No, I don't. Dave, you sent me a message on Monkey. Don't message me on there. Don't message me on there. Yes, I did. Luella, what are you telling that to? Is it a boy? Kind of figured. Oh my lord.
Okay, I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. You ready to read the last one?
Yeah, I'm not ready.
Really? Nay.
Nay, get in here.
All right, same thing. Same stuff that you guys read this last week. And after this, y'all can leave. Okay, same thing.
Okay.
Yep. Make sure that here, and then you ready?
Yeah.
So we'll be ready.
What's this word again? Hulk.
Hulk streets.
Oh, let me get the headphones for this stuff in here.
Baby, I ain't ready yet, but it's not the same. And we used to switch the lanes, but you gotta go and switch. Baby, I ain't ready yet, but it's not the same. And we used to switch the lanes, but you gotta go and switch. I've been thinking about our breakup, and now we gonna make up. And now we used to make love, 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 love. Let me give it to you, shorty. I'll be the light for your party. We used to kick it like Ferrari. Got my trippin' on the day I fit you with the body. But this shit is not the same, girl. But this shit is not the same, girl. Yeah. You got me trippin', girl, yeah. Baby, I ain't ready yet, but it's not the same.
You know what?
And we used to switch the lanes, but you gotta go and switch up.
So what I gotta do is,
baby, I ain't ready yet,
when yours goes
but
off,
it's
you
not
can
the
pull
same.
mine, but
And we used to switch the
last
lanes, but you gotta go and switch up. I fumbled your heart, baby, what I learned. You don't win it for my card. Get like a gift and a curse. Now you acting kinda different. Seasons changing for my back to like some blues. I remain the same even if you leave me out.
If you want, lunch will be on me. If you want to
Baby,
sing
can I
with
get
me,
a chance?
I know Abe is supposed to be showing up, but the whole issue with, did you hear the Sonny? Is it the Sonny? Gillum?
Yeah, this one of the black mayor from
the governor, gubernatorial runner, candidate. He's gubernatorial runner. He's a candidate for the governorship.
He's the one from I think Tallahassee or something like that.
I believe so.
What about him? Yeah, 1 minute. So whichever goes to read this first. So Nanny gonna read this first, and Big G gonna read. Big G. That's a nickname. That's a nickname. This cool.
She calls me Nene. Nene and she calls me Big G. Oh my god. Yeah, call me Big G.
Is that
That's J Dog.
J Dog. I don't know.
So, how's your first name pronounced?
Jacqueline.
And your first name pronounced?
Nevaeh.
Nevaeh and Jacqueline.
Nickname's Jacqueline.
Jana. Okay. Jana.
No, J Dog. So listen.
No.
Oh, together. Oh, J Dog. Oh, with J Dog.
Jana.
I'm trying to remember that word.
It's like, look, it's train out. You know, that's Jana.
Hey.
Y'all not ready, y'all. Y'all not ready. They not ready.
I'm ready.
So wait, what about the man? Because I know that
All right,
I
so
watched that two debates and they, the tools would be smashed. You ready?
Did you see that Z and I had our 20th anniversary?
Oh, great.
How did I miss that?
Day before yesterday. We got 184 days.
I will check it out. You ready? Okay, hold on. Let me announce it first. Yeah, we are back again. It's a Klean. I guess I won the most encouraging person of the year.
Yeah.
To RadioPhoenix.org for recognizing my talent and recognizing my prosperity here at RadioPhoenix.org where the value comes, talk, to connect. Man, I'm about to let the Sesame Street game do some commercial because that is some bizarre indeed. So, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Would y'all please introduce yourself again to the words and with the name that y'all gave me? Because you say J Dog and Nene.
I'm J Dog. I'm Nene.
All right. So J Dog and Nene, of course, they are going to read, some of those information that we have. Big up to Off Battle Phoenix coming up November 9th, most definitely in your neighborhood, near you in Phoenix, Arizona. And go ahead, Nene.
Radio Phoenix celebrates 10 years of community broadcasting with the art battle. Phoenix final Saturdays, November 9th at the Unexpected Gallery, 734 West Polk Street, Phoenix. Radio Phoenix wants to thank Phoenix Belly Dances Classes for support of this event. For ticket information, go to radiophoenix.org and click on the art battle link. Radio Phoenix celebrates 10 years of community broadcasting with the Art Battle Phoenix Finals. Saturday, November 9th at the Unexpected Gallery, 734 West Polk Street, Phoenix. Radio Phoenix wants to thank both graphics for the support of this event. For ticket information, go to radiophoenix.org and click the art battle link.
All right, we'll give you all a round of applause. Yes, indeed. Clap your hands right now. Clap your hands. That's right.
I've never seen anybody read something like that ever in my life. Maybe y'all don't know right here, radiophoenix.org, where people come to sing, swing, blow a thing, connect and things. That's what we do. That's what we do right here.
Yaggah.
Man, y'all already know the system. Yeah, that was Brother Trey, man. You know what I'm saying? We on point coming up live right now. And I know you found some things that you want to share.
Oh my God.
I mean, because I got this Megan Kelly quote that I was gonna play for a second. I want you to hear it.
Here's something. Listen. On a serious tip, the power of your voice is in your vote. So, Arizona, if you're in love with the condition of how our state is, our country is, then so be it. Stick with the status quo. Just stay exactly the way you are. But if you want a change, have your voice be the power of who you are.
Yes.
Make your voice count. Make your voice heard by the power of your vote. That's all I'm going to say. That's my mantra. The power of your voice is in your vote. Make that happen November 6th.
Yes. Now, I want your opinion on this one before we go. And this is Megan Kelly comment about the blackface. I told everybody about my costume today. I'm having a blackface moment today, except for the crown, like King James. But today I'm having a blackface except for the Mexican days. So today is a blackface Halloween. And I want you to hear this, Brother Trey, and tell me what you think about this lady from NBC or CBS or Fox News, former Fox News anchor.
Yeah, former Fox News.
Yeah.
CNN. Yeah.
All this stuff. But let's hear it real quick what she said. Real quick, yo. Very, very quick. I can't believe this.
It's racist because so truly you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface on Halloween or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like back when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character. There was a controversy on the Real Housewives of New York with Luann, and she dressed as Diana Ross, and she made her skin look darker than it really is, and people said that was racist. And I don't know, I felt like, who doesn't love Diana Ross? She wants to look like Diana Ross for one day. I don't know how like that got racist on Halloween.
Brother Trey. Yes. The kids. You heard the sister Michelle said, okay, so
History lesson.
History lesson right here. Yes. I want y'all. Yes.
They used to have something called vaudeville. Vaudeville used to be vaudevillian acts where they used to come up on stage. This is pre-TV, pre-radio. They come up on stage and they do acts and so forth and what they considered comedy at the time and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And what they would do is the person who made this exceptionally known was a gentleman, an individual by the name of Al Jolson. They used to paint their faces all black because they didn't allow African Americans to be on stage or to be in movies or to be on radio at the time. But they painted their faces all black and they would accentuate the lips in either big, bold red or in separately nasty pink with big white spots around their eyes and this was supposed to be in mockery of African Americans. Period. It was to show that they were low, that they were uneducated, that they didn't have sense, that they were uncouth, that they were ignorant, indignant, and that they were less than human. So they made them look like they were slovenly bums people less than human, and they made fun of them. And this was considered as the blackface showcase, and it was for vaudeville. Now, jump ahead 60, 70, 80, 100 years, and you have those individuals who do it on the slide, who know the history. I've always said this on my show. Once you know the history of a thing, you can appreciate and respect where it comes from and where it's supposed to go. That's garbage, so it should stay in the damn garbage can. I'm just saying.
Right on, right on, right on. Woo! Now y'all got a little history lesson about, why this type of comment in America are really sensitive. Now, I do show your sister about culture. Right? Big shout out to culture, okay? Big shout out, beautiful city.
Yes, culture is very beautiful.
Very beautiful. However, the politics can be a little bit disastrous. Yes, indeed. Now, have you heard about that little girl who came out and said she was white? Have you heard about that girl? What's her name? Her name is I can't even. She was with Dr. Phil, man. I'm trying to get her name, but I know her mom looks hot. The mom looks hot. Okay, the mom looks hot. But the girl talks about she's white on the inside, but her melanin shows that she is African American.
But her comparison was bananas.
Well,
okay, listen.
She idolized Kim Kardashian, so I don't know.
Hey, no, listen, no, they're saying, well, listen, Kim and them, they stay on the brown side of the tracks. Nonetheless, they, I'm just saying, listen, look, her kids, Chloe's kids, I'm just saying. Here's the thing. They say that you're a product of your environment.
Yeah.
To some degree, I believe it. To some degree. But if my environment was around a bunch of women, and I'm a guy, it doesn't mean that I'm going to grow up a woman.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is you are a byproduct of your environment. That's where you came from. That doesn't mean that has to represent you. Unless it has positive connotations. If everybody in your neighborhood was rich and you was raised there and you were born there and they were all business people, then it's a good thing to be business people. But if you were raised at the same spot and everybody around you shot somebody every single day and you know that this is wrong, would you actually want to shoot somebody every day? All right, well then, I'll be damned. There you go. They are not an actual product of your environment. And I had young ladies that just proved that to us. Thank you for helping me make that point. You see that? That's icy. That's icy.
That's Mr. Again, listening. I'm glad you're listening to me. I'm so glad you're listening today. All right, because the truth hurts, and it will set you free. Okay, set you free. Yes. Man, I just want to say thanks for everybody, man, for joining us today. You want to give a shout out before we go?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to my best friend, Yaggah, and I also want to give a shout out to my brother and his family, No Blood, the village, and I also want to give a shout out to Ruben Mexicano, who's a Calgary rapper, underground rapper, and my homegirl, Jen. Oh, and our boyfriends, JJ and Isaiah, I love you. I hope y'all see this too. Y'all heard that already.
What about your school? What about your school? What about your school? You think you can come out here and start giving shout out to all your friends? What about your teachers, your instructor, your educators, those who teach you?
Oh, y'all, I'm gonna tell you.
The kids, this is what they grow up too fast, man. I can too fast. I'm telling you.
They click. They're click, y'all. Yeah, they click. That's J9. So here it is. And I'm gonna tell you. See, today's individuals, today's young people, they're going to be I guess we'll just call them the super millennials. There's nothing stupid about them. They're not dumb. They're recognizing their environment. They're recognizing their atmosphere, the people that are around them, and they're actually trying to take a choice as to what it is that they want to accept for themselves as well. These are not slovenly young ladies. They're not slouches upstairs, far from them. So we're appreciative of the fact that they're here with us, but we want you to also recognize that they're doing their thing, and they're only going to get brighter and smarter, and they cute.
know it.
Kids on kids.
Y'all not know it.
Totally. No, just make it.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm going to switch up because Blanche about to take over. You know what I'm saying? Radio Phoenix, we are live. 10-year anniversary, man. I can't believe it's been 10 years. 10 years in the game. I just won an award for the most encouraging person. The most encouraging volunteer of the year, 2010. I guess 2010 was a beautiful year for me. Most definitely.
2019 is coming too.
Oh yeah, it's coming too. Y'all gonna vote? Like, oh yeah, that's within 3-4 years. Maybe in 18. Yeah, they're gonna go in the next
We're just
4 years.
mature, you know.
Yeah, mature. You see this kids? You see this kids. Wait, Radio Phoenix. Yes, and so how y'all like the festivity earlier?
Oh, I had a lot of fun here. I would say that.
So what
I
did y'all
enjoyed being in my
witness? Because
costume.
I was here live, so I want to
love-
know what did y'all witness?
Oh, witness.
Oh, and I forgot my food.
And y'all, hey, check this out, guys. South Phoenix Youth Center, they are doing a thing. Yvette Caldwell is hosting over there on 16th Street and Baseline at CDS, and they're raising funds. Another thing for the children in the community, for the youth in the community. They do shows, plays, and so forth, and they have activities and so forth. And keep it positive. That's the whole thing right there, is to keep it positive. So if you can, get down there, 16th Street and Baseline, right at the CBS. They're doing a car wash and so forth, and they're doing a little, I guess they're doing a couple skits and so forth. Bring your support. Go show your support for the youth inside of our community. That's what's up like that.
Well, that's your support system right there. Support the system. You just hear Brother Trey, bring that announcement. You gotta come and you gotta come and show support. Just get not even show support, meaning spread the word. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends, your neighbor, your family members that this is happening. Share, spread the word, and that's how prosperity can come amongst our community, definitely. And before we go, I want to give a big shout out to DJ K. Was definitely tonight we are having the Halloween costume contest 2018, hosted by DJ K Entertainment, and in conjunction of the YaggahMan RadioCast and Radio Things like ORG, definitely. So I'm very glad that Radio Things is putting its name out there. It's meant to be out there, most definitely. And hopefully, if folks are hearing about us right now, they need to vote for Radio Phoenix as far as Radio Internet of the Year. Okay, I know with the Newsweek, Phoenix News Time.
Yeah,
I was actually looking for that, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I did not see any of us. I saw a bunch of other names. I saw some. They have what should we call it? Best host, but it was some religious stuff. I'm like, oh my God. What about us? What about the underground hosts out here in Phoenix, Arizona?
There you go. They're not knowing.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But we still there, brother. She's about to come live right now. We on point coming up real soon, most definitely. And we got the girl right here. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, princess? What's going on? How you doing? Come here, princess. What's up? Come here. What's up? Oh, he balloon. Oh, you popped the balloon, girl? You didn't pop the balloon? Oh, the balloon pop. Oh, which one? Which one? The one outside? We live, girl. We live. We got the Sesame Street game. We live right now. Most definitely. They're all coming out here.
Oh, shout out to Radio Phoenix too.
Oh, thank you. Another one goes to shout out. I'm going to give shout out to all their little friends in school.
I had to think of.
All their friends in school.
I
Shout
love
out
Radio Phoenix.
to Eric, to George, to Vincent,
I said we were on that photo.
to Melissa, Rodriguez, all the girls, girly girls.
Hold on. I gotta give a shout out to Kwame. You always know how to dress because you're like so good. And then hold on. My girl, Sanjay. You are it, girl. Do your thing.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Hey, you gotta give a shout out. But anyway, I'm telling you, it's a
Shout out
10th
to my
anniversary.
awesome mother too.
Oh, okay.
Only all the time.
All
the time. She's awesome, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She's so awesome.
Ooh.
Even in the darkest hour,
Yes.
she's still awesome. No, see it, Brother Trey.
I love
See,
my
I said, see the
That's
kids.
a show.
That's a show. That's a
It's
show.
a show.
It's a show. Yes.
Darkness out.
That's what it's going to talk about.
Watch yourself.
Okay. The darkest hour. That's the show. Okay.
That's the show.
I don't know about this show right there, but indeed, it's for the darkest hour. All right. Even though she said I talk Beta Moon. I told you already.
What's up?
She gonna get that chancla.
I will chancla you. I'm telling you, I'm your mother. What's my name? Mommy. What's my name? Mommy. So you're not taking your homework seriously. I'm taking you over right now. Hey, you know, I want to give a shout out to my mother.
connotation story.
Yeah, I love Felice's mother.
You know, since you said about my mom, I'm gonna give a shout out to my mom too. And her birthday's coming. Shout out to all my Scorpio moms out there. Most definitely, man, because you know.
Hold on. Since we give the mom shout out.
Yes.
Someone in my life.
Yes.
How are you feeling? You know I love you, Becca Salam.
How you feeling?
Without you,
woo,
I would cease to exist.
Woo, woo.
So all praise to the Heavenly Father above for making your existence even possible.
Yaga.
More than words can even explain.
Yaga. Yes.
I love you too, mother.
Hey, you gotta respect the mom because we only have one mom. And I want to give a shout out to my father. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to my dad. Most definitely in heaven. And I want to say thanks for watching over me. I want to give a shout out to my brother Evans Desby. I know he left us 2 weeks ago. Was definitely going to give a shout out. He was one of my. He's actually a family friend from back home. He passed away 2 weeks ago. But just for folks who don't know why I mention his name, is because he's one of the brothers out there who pretty much supported the show, supported Radio Phoenix. I mean, since day one. You know what I'm saying? So, see, she's feeling it. She's feeling it. She's feeling it. You know what I'm saying? She's feeling it.
I am too.
Oh, you gotta give a shout out, man.
To who? Anyone.
Give a
To
shout-
myself.
Yeah, there you go. Give a shout out to yourself. Why you want to give a shout out to yourself? Why? We want to know why. Yes, shout out to yourself because you are in the high five. Jesus, high five. Yes.
What about Sesame Street? We are the Sesame Street gang.
Sesame Street game. Oh, there was supposed to be the Cookie Monster and the Teddy Bear.
You forgot Elmo. Elmo was gonna come with us today.
Yeah, Elmo was gonna come, but
And the robot still haven't showed up. Josephine. She's out there playing games. See, there's a tall basketball player over there with the dreadlocks. There's a tall basketball player right there playing games. Right there. She got the robot thing over here. Radio Phoenix 10 years anniversary in the making, y'all. Big up to Radio Phoenix, most definitely. We out here right now. We don't put it's coming, y'all, so y'all stay tuned. We don't point it's coming up right now. And we're gonna try to make sure that we get y'all settled and get y'all ready. Most definitely. What are you gonna put over there? What are you gonna put over there? The only way that's what I'm trying to say. The only way for you to do this is by. I don't know if you can do. I'm not sure if you do have the same program, but the only way for you, that's what I did when you scratch that in. What I did was I just picked it up. I only had 10 minutes. I just set everything up. I wasn't ready. So the stuff that I did earlier, it was already ready. So what I did was I just did a short video to put stuff up. So, but the only thing you have to do is you have to talk. You have to talk. So you have to do it manually. You have to do it live because if you so that would be the only way for you to do it live. Because it was not switch. It keep on showing like nose.
Movie star, let go on. Like the way you move your body, you move your body can be somebody. Only when you for daddy, I go bless you, you got the power,
got the magic, you got everything I really want. You got the power, you got the magic, you got everything I really want.
Come on, everybody.
Come on, come on.
Turn the lights out, that's right. Let's get this thing started. I'm making this start.
Yeah, that was nice making a shout out to you. Hey, what's up? What's up? That was you give a shout to yourself too, man. Good job. Yeah,
Yes, glad that you guys are able to join us today. We're going to have a couple of little technical difficulties, but that's okay. Shout out to Steve Salam. What's up? I know you out there somewhere.
Oh, it was your cousin? Oh, God. Ariana.
Happy birthday. Clarice,
yes.
Give Z some happy birthday stuff.
Happy birthday. Blackface in the building. Unity.
I'm a rap star. We shine like a movie star. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. It's all good.
Actually, I'm a warm cook, so that's okay. They don't know it.
You see, you won't even say what I just did. You only see such protected and all that. You won't even say it, so I don't know if you want to do a live show, broadcast it live, I'm gonna try. I mean, you can do it, but it's not the same. And I think I'm going to come tomorrow. If I'm going to work out, I'll be here tomorrow morning so I can record my show, and I can record more show. And right now, I both my shows up in like 6 Did I get to put some instrumentals?
I can leave that right there.
Okay.
I can use that. Hey. Thank you for joining us again this week, as we're on point. We're going to do something a little bit different, but we got a little bit of a voice. We have something that we want to say. We want some things that we got to get up off our chest. Aside from that, there's some things that we just got to bring to your attention. Because no more the okie doke. No more settling for the abnormally norm. That's unacceptable. I think what's being missed is the fact that we're people here. We're people here, and we have to be recognized. We have to be respectful. Everybody here, if you, in the last 100 years, if you still on this earth and everybody here is with you, you individually didn't do anything spectacular enough to discard or discredit the presence of another person simply because of the color of their skin. That is unacceptable. That doesn't work anymore. It didn't work in the beginning, but it doesn't work anymore. You see what I'm saying? We can't do that. We can't go through with it. That's not acceptable. This week has been horrendous. It's been hell. You know, there are people who decide that they can just be blatant and it's not forthcoming. It's just ignorance. You didn't like that? You didn't like me saying IGNORANT as IGNANCE, and like I don't know the difference, and that's my point. We know the difference. Don't judge me simply by the color of my skin. Judge me by my character. By my character. If you don't know me, don't judge me. Actually, that's not even your position to judge me. It's not your position to judge me. You know, and don't know what your religious base is. God judges me. God alone judges me. See, here's the thing. The moment you stop looking past color, you forget and you can't see
the better things that are there awarded for you. That you can't see the things that are awarded for you. Blessings are things that are blessings are those things that are given to you or granted to you or bestowed upon you by those or those things or those individuals who have a charitable heart, a charitable spirit, or a giving heart or a giving spirit, so that you can benefit as well. And you know what? Charity doesn't have a color. Charity doesn't have color. Grace doesn't have color. Finesse has no color. Love doesn't have color. So where in the hell do you get off feeling like everything is based on color? How is it possible that we've had individuals, people, calling the police, the authorities, for small acts that are inconsequential, have no base, no merit for the police to be there because a child is selling water? Because a guy jumped in the pool with his socks on? Because a child's book bag brushed up against your behind? Because a guy decided to walk into his building early from work? Because a gentleman helped a lady up off the ground who had fallen or gotten knocked down after getting her purse snatched? Because you were in a park barbecuing with your family? What is it? See, we don't want to address the idea, or we don't want to look at the idea of something that's been titled as privilege. Usually there's a colored word before it. White privilege. I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. I don't know what it is because I don't think it actually exists. But I know what it is because it's being shown on a regular basis. Let a person of my ethnicity call the police because my neighbor is walking on the lawn. They'll say, "Sir, we have to cite you." And they'd cite me for falsifying a police report, for aggravating the surrounding community. Those are real charges. You want to know how I know? Because I've seen it. I know it. People, get up off your high horse. People of a deeper melanin are here to stay. They helped build this country. They helped form this country. They helped construct this country. And hot damn, the White House was built by the ancestors of these individuals. They fought wars. We've helped in medicine, in automotives, in general science. The space program made years of leaps and bounds because of people of a darker melanin. What the funk? Stop discrediting your neighbor. Stop discrediting people. Some of you don't even know why you don't like people of color. You don't even know why. Well, I remember there was this one time this girl, her name was Philistine, and I don't know, she was just funny looking little thing, and it just scared the hell out of me. But Jesus, my dog Scotty, and so I don't like him. What? That's a real statement. Google it. Gentleman's name is Arthur Piorelli or something. Southern Italian. Who knew? But and his dog was scared by the girl, so he doesn't like black people. A doctor lets this woman in New York City, and they found out that he's been doing this for years. He sees this woman, 76 years of age. Her name is Mabel King. Google it. She's in a bad way, in the hospital. He puts her in a room He closes the door and he leaves her there. And they ask, what did you do that for? And he says, they just take up too much room. One woman, 70 plus years of age, took up so much space, he had to abandon her. Because the color of her skin. Here, you know what? I challenge you. I challenge you. I want somebody from the alt-right. Alt-right. Come here. Meet me next Saturday. Meet me next Saturday. Let's have a discussion. You tell me the reason why we shouldn't be here, and I'll give you equal reasons why you should. I'm just saying. See, I hate, I detest, I loathe with a nasty passion that statement, make America great again. I'm going to go by saying America's already been great. Just go anywhere else abroad. Everybody that's gone abroad says, you know what, it's beautiful over there, but ain't no place like home. And newsflash, Hadam, the reason America is great is because of its collective efforts by all of its community. And number 45, that is a low budget, no class individual, in my opinion. And I have the right to express my opinion. He's insensitive, he's uncaring, he's ignorant, belligerent, loud, uncouth, and then, wait a minute, I know these words. Soulless, heartless, without the spirit of godliness about him, subhuman in his approach with individuals, and he's not colorblind. Wait a minute. I know this. All of those words that I just used to describe 45, you'll find them in the Funk and Wagnall's dictionary, which is now defunct, but it does have an internet base to it, and I think it describes the word Nigge. Well, you know those words. That's the definition. And now 45, you know, the gentleman who wants to be president, he exemplifies each one of those attributes wholeheartedly. You got to stop and think. Who endorses? Who in an administrative seat, the highest seat in the land, condones these kinds of actions? This individual who decides, what's his name, Sayak? Yeah, Caesar Sayak. He sends a pipe bomb in the mail to Democratic officials. Listen, first of all, America's not, you weren't born a Democrat or a Republican. You were born a person. Those are positions that people stand in as far as politics. That is not their life. I've never seen a person walk into the damn supermarket and say, excuse me, do you have any Republican steak? By the way, do you have Democratic cereal? If you don't mind, I need some liberal oatmeal. Is it possible that I could get capitalist grits? I'm sorry. By the way, I'm a little short on change. Do you have a nationalist charity party? Nobody says that. So why in the hell do you live by it? It's a belief. And the thing is, with beliefs, is you got to be able to respect what the other person feels or believes, as long as it doesn't cause any harm to your well-being or to your family. It doesn't affect you in the most negative of manners. And I'm going to tell you, if an individual walks up to you and threatens your life because of a political party, and the person that endorses that, they need to be put out of our misery. That's immature. It's childish. It's uncalled for. And that's the epitome, the embodiment of inappropriate. And not to mention, it will get your head beat. That's real. You could not step to me and go like this. I'm a Republican for the rest of my life, and then pull a gun or pull out a stick. That's a fight. Because I don't judge you because of you see somebody driving in the street, they have a blowout, their car turns over, you run over to them, you see that they're they're in pain, you go to reach for them and you go like this. Do you ever see somebody stop and go, wait a minute, hold on, before I help you, what political party do you belong to? Are you Democratic? Are you Republican, Independent? No. You can't, nobody does that. That's garbage. We got to get out of that mindset, man. We got to get out of that mindset. How do you do that? I'm just fired up because I've been seeing some things that are happening. Our children are collecting these things. Just a moment ago, inside the Yaggah movement with Fabrice, and who's one that most invigorating and most encouraging host of the year. Big ups, bless ups to him. We had some children in here from the Sesame Street gang, and these young ladies, smart, bright, intelligent, nothing stupid about them. Under the age of 18, under the age of 15, and my thing is, they're kids. Everything that we do, they see a part of, and they're smart enough to make decisions, but they still grasp to what adults do. So put on your big boy drawers. Put on your big boy drawers, your big girl panties, and start acting like the adults you're supposed to be. Set the damn example. Put the bar high enough to where children will aspire to be better than all the garbage that's going on right now. I'm just saying. If you're one of those individuals who believes that you can't help a person simply because of the color of their skin, you low budget, and everything about you is too. And if you got it from your family's low budget too. And that's my opinion. If you're one of those individuals who believes that you can't speak to a person simply because of the color of their skin, you low budget. There's no room for you. As a matter of fact, I hope that all the air that you breathe stops, because there's no more room for you. It's not going to be tolerated. You individuals that's endorsing this mass racism stuff, you don't understand the can of worms you're about to open. After a while, people get tired of being oppressed. And you know what happens? They fight back. And do you really want that kind of heat for childish stuff? Really? You want that? You want somebody to step to your front door because you kept calling the police on them and then finally approaching you and asking you up front what you want to do? You're like, oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, I'm just trying to live. Can I live? Oh my goodness, can I just be a human being with you, please? No, that time has passed. You should have thought about it a long time ago. I am not condoning or endorsing in any way, form, fashion, or manner violence against other people. I don't want anybody to misconstrue or take out of context anything that I'm saying. I am just saying, though, people get tired. They get tired. They are done. You got to figure out what it is that's good for where we are. Young man in South Carolina beat his daughter into a state of unconsciousness, and she's Caucasian, because her boyfriend picks her up for the prom. And he's not quite as Caucasian as she is. He beat his daughter unconscious because she decided to go to the prom with a young man who paid her way, bought her tickets, had a chaperone, an adult to go with him. He came correct. Is that how you want to live? Is that what you want your children to step into? Is that what you want to leave a legacy of? Indignant belligerence? Bigotry? Racist attitudes? A racist heart? Your spirit is just foul and nasty because of color? Listen, the only time color should come into a conversation is if it's in art. That's it. You turn the lights off and you trying to get your bone on, nobody sees color. It's all the same when the lights are off. And that's exactly how it should be in life. I'm a little fired up because I'm trying to figure out why people are allowing this to go by. Trump decides to have a rally. The only sitting president that continually rallies before, this was even before the primaries. He's trying to endorse himself to make himself feel better as if he's worried. He's not. That's my opinion. And my opinions here are strictly that of myself, the host, not that of RadioPhoenix.org, its subsidiaries, or those that air us. Thank you. I just had to put that out there. Here's the thing. We're living in an age where wrong is now right, and right is wrong. Well, we're also living in an age where we know better. So I implore you, take your head from deep inside the crevices of the posterior of your abdomen and start to think right. Think straight. Check your kids. Leave other people's business alone. Recognize other people for what they are. Respect them for who they are. And keep to yourself. As long as it's not hurting someone or it's not impeding upon your well-being, shut the hell up. Sit down and enjoy the ride of life because it's short as hell. I'm just saying. You know what? I would like one person to give us a call. Just one to tell me why. Tell me why the current or sitting individual lead administrator of the current administration, number 45, why he's good for this position. I just need one call. Tell me a good reason why. And now, mind you, I'm gonna have something to say, but I'll be civil. I'll be tactful. You and I will hold the conversation that other people should be able to do. We're going to respectfully disrespect each other. Does that sound like an oxymoron? Well, see, I'm gonna say it up front and in public. Look at something else. Here's something you should see. This man's wife has an organization established for non-bullying to stop cyberbullying. And it's almost hypocritical. It reflects negatively on her and what she's trying to do. If he doesn't give a damn about his wife, he doesn't give a damn about a person in the country. And she's sharing the spotlight with him. He comes on to Twitter, a social media forum, and he talks terribly about people. The former president. He talks about the former president, about the former Secretary of State, the former UN ambassador. He talks negative about everybody, and he's bullying individuals. He bullied the NFL, and his wife says that bullying is the worst thing that a person could do on social media. He's directly reflecting the most negative thing against his counterpart who had his back to get into office. Now, if he doesn't give a damn about what his wife says, why do you think he's the best thing for us? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not pulling the race card, but I'm shocked and appalled for all the individuals of a deeper melanin who go, you know what, man, Trump is what this country needs, dog. You stupid. You are the embodiment of stupidity. You are the foundation upon which indignant, stupefaction resides and is built upon. You like the word stupefaction? Feel free to use it. My thing is, I'm lost. How do you come in? And this man, hold it. Here's another one. Florida. Florida is having an epic race for the gubernatorial seat. The DeSantis and McCullough. And I love it. I love what they're doing. He pointed out things that this individual said. Now, mind you, he's going to be the first African-American governor in that state's history if he's elected. And he's doing everything the way I think it should be done. Bring it to the forefront. Make it seen. That's it. Just make it seen. He said, this is a man who said, I think it's time. I'm glad that we've got this behind us now. We don't want to monkey up. We don't want to monkey up any more of America. What the hell do you mean monkey up America? The previous administration left. That was Barack Hussein Obama. You said you're glad they're gone because we don't want to monkey up America anymore? How much more close to the word nooker can you get? And then you said, what I was saying was being taken out of context. You low budget. Ugh. I got my second voice here with me today. My boy Honest Ed.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all?
I'm hot.
I hear the distress in your voice.
I'm hot, man.
And the disgust in your voice.
I'm hot.
And the disappointment in your voice.
These bugs don't know.
They have lost their
Listen. Here it is. It's this real simple. America has decided that people in America have decided that it is okay to be nasty. It's okay to be openly bigoted toward other people. It doesn't matter. A woman in Ohio is sitting in a Starbucks, and she a family is in there. This, that, and the other. What she doesn't know is that the woman she's about to address is a judge. Right? She's a judge. So she's talking to her children and her grandchildren in Spanish. And she's telling them to behave where they're sitting. Hey, you're in a place of business. Don't act up. Right? She's checking her kids. Right? This woman says, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self. This is America, and in America, we speak of the American language, and it's English. If you can't speak English, then go back to where you came from. And then she goes like this, well, the last thing we need are some dirty Spanish-speaking Mexicans. What she doesn't realize is chick one is Parigua. She's a sitting judge in the civil court. And her children are bilingual. And and to that woman, I would ask her, go to the nearest high school and see if they have a Spanish class. America. If they're telling you that you should, in some schools, it is mandatory for you to have a second language. Mandatory.
It's bigoted, it's racist, it's just really out of control. Allowed, not be allowed.
that goes on. And whatever we do, whatever we try to stop it, or whenever we try to stop it, then we are looked at as the aggressors.
And this gentleman, South Carolina senator, said the problem with the blacks is that they feel disenfranchised and they have every opportunity to do everything every good white American citizen does.
Well, you know,
Time out. Time out.
Hold
on.
I didn't know that black folks were disenfranchised.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you say they have the right to do what every other normal, good white American does? Not just every other normal American. Show me where the hell America came from. Show me where it came from. Show me one person here that doesn't have some kind of mixture in their blood. Something. Other than natives. And now, that's mixed too.
Well, you're not going to say Christopher Columbus, but that's... my bad. Oh, history, huh?
Listen, across the salted ocean blue, way back in 1492. Oh my God! Came this person to be among us. I think they called him Christopher Columbus.
And he went and told the Queen. And to me, even with that story, you know, not to cut it off, but to me, it's like how did the British and everybody else find out about these countries? That's what comes to America. So if all of them, came from all walks of life, and all of a sudden, whatever, that generation is speaking on, you have to speak English, you're not American enough, or you're not patriotic enough.
They were Spanish.
Well, in America,
I'm just saying, you from Spain.
I mean, but that's the thing, they was from Spain, but then, if you tell historians that, they were going to tell you, well, even though he found that the kings and queens were the one who built America to the point. To me, I'm like, well, America was already built. Y'all just came.
Hold it. Kings and queens, like I said, I ain't playing no race cards, but kings and queens. I would like for you guys to go over to Google, check this out. King Utawakata. Mm-hmm. He's African. Mm-hmm. His family was brought over. So let's talk about royalty. So you snatched royalty, you made them slaves, they fought back. Most of them were killed, and they were still royal. If you shot one of Prince Harry's relatives, they're still royal. Dead or not, doesn't matter. So if you're talking about this country was built on the backs of kings and queens, well, damn, that's just one. And there are 17 more families that they know of that were royalty over in Africa. And that's not, hey, like I said, I'm not calling it color card, but if you want to do it, let's do it. I challenge you. I would love for a person from the alt-right to come here. Sit down. Let's have a civilized conversation. Man to man. Person to person. Monkey to monkey. Hey, listen, I'm gonna just tell you, how is it possible that you can call me a monkey and you believe in the theory of evolution? You're saying that men derive from monkeys. How damn, individual with blue eyes and blonde hair, doesn't that make you a monkey too? I'm just saying. Doesn't that make them monkeys too?
Welcome from the third age, right?
And if we're considered as Homo sapiens, does that make us extra sapient? Hot damn! What?
So if Africans or Africans are supposed to be called monkeys, then what are the rest of the race? I mean, so because Megyn Kelly said that Jess was white, and the Club was white. So I'm not sure if not to put it in risk again. I'm not sure if I guess Caucasian is pure. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it's a race problem that we are dealing with.
I want you to see something. Envision this. You're in England, London. Predominant Caucasian.
Mm-hmm.
Your religion, Caucasian. Your angels, Caucasian. The vision of God, Caucasian. The demons, Caucasian, with the darker color. Your heroes, Caucasian. Your enemies, Caucasian. And then you introduce one individual. And it's, oh my God, what is that? There's other ones?
Let's go back to the whole. Let's shoot that. If we are derived from monkeys, why are they
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Thank you. That's like, they say, hey, look, all little house cats all derived from big cats. Right. And I'm like, okay, so did the big cats just die? Yeah. That made them.
And see, we can look at that, the whole line. That whole thing, they have similarities, right?
Right.
What does a monkey and a man, what similarities do they have other than they have
multiple thumbs?
Okay. Thought process.
Yes.
DNA.
No ability to hold speech.
No ability to. They have their own communication,
but they don't speak.
I mean, we can't go to a monkey and get a home.
No.
We cannot.
Oh. Nothing.
You know where insulin came from? Pigs. So are we more related to pigs than the swine than we are to monkeys?
You know what they call cops? I'm just saying.
Right. And so, I mean, it's hard to sit here and go with that. Now, second thing is that everybody wants to. There's no, we're all from Africa. Let's just put that, white, black, in between.
Yeah.
The continent of Africa is of life.
Even scientists say that.
Even scientists say that. That's nothing big. I'm just making it up. I'm not making this stuff up.
Here's something. You have a set of individuals who believe that their lifestyles will be changed eternally forevermore. That they'll no longer be able to function. That land foundation of power will cease to exist. Right? And I'm like, you don't realize it, but that particular power is already gone. So you got more money, but you have other individuals of a deeper melanin making money now, learning how to teach others to do it. And after a while, that won't even be an issue. That won't be an issue. And so now, if you just take the concept of making money of it, what else is there? What else are your contributions? War?
Did anybody catch the explanation that Megan Kelly gave? Did you talk about that?
Oh my God. We gonna talk about that.
We gotta talk about that. She has lost her ever mind. She ain't old. It ain't like she's 70 years old.
No, and you know what? When we get back, we're gonna address that.
We gotta talk about it.
Big time.
Fun. I didn't think I liked kayaking.
Thanks, man.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
We are on RadioPhoenix.org. We are on.
Can we go back?
Sure. We're talking about little competition.
How y'all doing?
We're doing a little bit of this first half of the show. I'm gonna try to go live as much as I can for the first half of the show.
Yeah, they don't understand. They don't understand. How is it possible? Yeah, it is. Megan Kelly. I'm gonna be like my girl Faith Evans, and I'm gonna just say this to you: you get no love. Listen, how do you come off and you say the reason blackface exists? The reason blackface exists was just for entertainment for people nowadays. It's just a costume. It's not derogatory.
How can you, first of all, how can you?
Do you know where blackface came from?
Even in this day and age.
Do you know where blackface came from? I'm going to tell you.
I got a black face, y'all.
He got a black face.
I got a black face for all y'all. All y'all.
Listen, blackface was something that came out of vaudeville back in the early 1800s.
As Cleopatra.
They used to stop and go, hey, let's do this, because we cannot have black people on stage. We can't have African descendants on stage. We can't have these people. We do not let them. We don't let them entertain us. So what they did was they put on black makeup and they accentuated their lips really big. And they put white around the eyes because the eyes were clear. And they made the lips either really red or real pink to accentuate that we had big lips. It was a mockery.
Which is the most racist idea of. It's not even accepted. It's not. There's no acceptability.
Here's your history book. Go to Google and look up Al Jolson. You know what? I don't have to read it out to you. I know it already. I've read it already. I'm telling you already. Go to Google. Look for Al Jolson and then look at blackface. He said the best kind of black man is one that's hanging from a tree. And they don't mind being made fun of because that's their purpose in life. Go read it. Read it. And now why would you want to come ahead to in the year 2000 anything and decide that this is what you want to do? Really? Please.
Second half, I'm probably not going to be live because I got a lot of my church friends on here. And we're going to get into this discussion that hate the church. So I love that. Y'all be blessed.